What's good, guys? It's Katlife. Today I'm going to be showcasing the Blood Moon Katarina skin. First, let's look at the aesthetics. I like the red. The red fits her very well. I like her daggers. Daggers look really cool, unique, deadly. In terms of her emotes, nothing's really changed. Everything's the same. But I'm hoping in future skins that Riot does put a new emote. That would be great. And of course, we gotta do an ass check. There's no ass. Riot kind of pulled back. Not showing the ass, but we know it's in there. Let's also take a look at her recall. Nice. Now let's move on to her attacks and abilities. First, we'll start off with the auto attack. The autos feel very thin and sharp. Also notice that when I auto something, you can see the little animation on the target. Next, let's look at her Q. Yep, feels very thin. Like you're throwing like a piece of metal, like a really thin piece of metal. You can see like the little trail. That's like pretty cool. Overall has a pretty unique feel to it. Doesn't feel like any other skin. Feels nice to throw. It feels very smooth. Next, let's look at her W. Oh my god. It feels like I'm gliding when I press W and get that movement speed. So one cool thing about her W is that when you press W multiple times, it will actually play different notes. So just listen carefully. You hear that? It's like 3 different notes. Next, we'll look at her E. You can see, the first thing you notice is like that black smog from where she's shimpoing, and then that little trail that follows her. I think that's cool. It gives that like ghosty feel to it. Next, we'll take a look at her ultimate. Now, the aesthetic of the ulti looks fucking cool. We get that design. It's got like the symbols around it. It's got the blood moon symbol in the middle. I love the colors in the middle too. It's like red and blue. Even her daggers look pretty different. Has like a nice ghostly energy feel to it. Kind of like Deathsworn. I love the little effect that goes around the ulti. Like, that makes it look so cool and like chaotic. It doesn't have that like on-screen effect like Battle Academy does, but it doesn't need it, honestly. Look at how beautiful that looks. Good enough for me. Now let's take a look at her passive. That definitely feels like Deathsworn. Has that like haze and it kind of just like fades away. It feels really nice. And I love like the blue and red too. I don't know why, but they just mixed blue and red so well in this skin. The dagger on the floor looks pretty cool too. Again, the blue and red. The dagger on the ground. The little smoke haze thing. The mist coming out of the dagger as it dissipates. Also, one thing to mention is that it also has an indicator of when it's going to disappear. Great plus, as always. Also, when you pick up the dagger, it makes that sound. And it also plays different notes, just like the W. Just listen. Now, everything about this skin is great, but I do have one complaint. So I was playing with this skin earlier and I've noticed that the passive is pretty hard to see. So let me just show you. You see how it kind of just like blends in with the ground at first? So like initially you kind of lose track of like where the dagger is, and that's a problem. It kind of blends in with the ground too. It's just too hazy, too transparent for like your passive. A lot of times when I'm resetting, I like throw out daggers randomly, and I wouldn't know where they're placed, and I would keep it in my peripherals. Like as I'm playing, the daggers would fly in some direction, and I would catch it with my peripherals. I'm like, okay, how am I going to play around this? Within split seconds. But when I was using this skin, I would just lose track, especially if there's like minions around, enemy champions, even your own teammates. So they have to darken it. Final verdict, I think the skin is fucking amazing. Everything about its aesthetic is fucking cool. The colors, it's super vibrant. Makes Katarina look really fucking evil. The sounds, like the little extra effort they put into the skin too, makes it worth buying for sure. Now, my only issue is the passive, and it's actually a huge issue. If they don't darken it, I would not use this in rank. Other than that, you guys should definitely buy the skin. It's fucking cool. It's fucking great. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching my showcase of the skin. If you guys want to see gameplays of me using this skin, check it out on my Twitch, or just follow me on my YouTube. I will be posting videos of gameplays with this skin. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.